I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Oh my god. I am so sorry, everyone, for those of you who are waiting. I was oh, I I was watching the briefing with my housemates and we're talking about it and I totally lost track of time. So I'm so sorry that I'm like 20 minutes late. Oh, sorry about that. I was watching the briefing about how the UK lockdown is going to end, and got super sad, distracted because I wanted to find out when rugby starts and when life can go back to normal, and because the scientists were answering the questions. I like it when the scientists are talking. Don't like it when the prime minister's talking. But when the scientists are talking and they're giving these really good answers, it makes you think, God, these people know what they're doing. And then the prime minister talks, and you go, no, he doesn't. But relatively positive-ish news this evening. So that was really nice. Right. Now I'm here. Let us see who we've got in the room who've been waiting patiently so well. Thank you so much, guys. So we have Blue Crescent Tarot. Hello, you were the first in, and you've been waiting for so long. I'm so sorry. We have Long Skirting Skinny Eyed Toe. We've got Simon. Hi, Simon. We have Jackie Tarot Mum. Hi, Jackie. We also have Jen. Hi, Jen. We've got Wiccan. Hello. We've got Space Moo. Who else have we got? Oh, God, it keeps jumping. Hello to everybody that's here. Right, so I'm so prepared because I haven't even taken it out of its like external packaging. So finally, I've managed to find some time in my super busy schedule at the moment to unbox. I don't even know which one this is. I think this is the January one, or it might. Is this the January one? This might be the January box. However, it is the last box I am going to be getting from the Witch's Moon. That's not my decision. They have decided that they are no longer going to ship to the UK due to, well, political reasons, shall we say, due to the fact that we're no longer in the EU and no longer in the single market of the EU, and things have become more complicated and more expensive and more difficult for businesses to ship to the UK. I know you guys are aware of the issues that we're having with certain decks and things like that. It's just poop. So unfortunately, it's my last moon box until shipping sorts itself out and they're prepared to ship to the UK. So no more witchy boxes after today, which is a little bit sad. But that's fine because I've got loads, and if I need like regular supplies like candles and things like that, I'll be using UK based providers. Like one of my favourite providers in the UK is Sons of Asgard, who are based in Glastonbury. So when we're in Glastonbury in August and we can all drink together and hang out together and hug, we might be able to hug in August. I can give my friends a hug. I can hug Simon. I can hug all you guys. That makes me feel so happy that I can give people like Simon. When I see you in August, I'm going to give you the biggest hug ever, because it just like I need physical human contact with people. So yeah, I'm all over the place now. Sorry. I've had a really good day at work, and I'll tell you about that afterwards. I've got no space on my desk because I've got like work stuff everywhere. Oh yes, Jackie's gonna. Jackie, are you gonna be in Glastonbury? You and Elle are gonna be in Glastonbury. If you both are, I can give you both a hug and kisses, like kisses on the cheeks, like mwah, mwah. Oh, that'd be amazing. That just makes me feel so happy inside that in August I can hug you guys. It just makes me feel, it's like, I know it's August and it's a while off yet. It's like 4 months, 6 months away. But it just makes me feel so warm inside that by August, if all goes to plan, we can hug again and kiss again. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Right, focus, Dan. Focus. Loads to tell you. So, have I got loads to tell you? Yeah, I've got quite a bit to tell you. But I'm going to focus on the Witch's Moon box for now. So, hang on. 2 seconds. I need to move. My work laptop is on my desk, and because I was doing some stuff when I got home from work, so I just need to put that down, and it's charging, ready for tomorrow. So, let's get into it. No idea what the theme is of this month. Oh, we've got a lot of stuff, right? Lots of stuff. Okay, so we've got artwork down on the floor, not to ruin any surprises. So let's start with we'll start with the oracle card, and then I'll find out what it is. So this is the oracle card I've got today. Got this month, which I think is from January. 2 trees, and on the back of the oracle card it says that, and it says here, life's blessings. Life bestows her blessings. She is the wind of change flowing through you, and this change is your blessing. Don't try to hold on, no matter how unsettling it may seem, for all will magically transform when the time is right. When you look back, you will see only love. It's a bit cuddly, but I like the message at the moment. But it's quite cuddly, but I'm not averse to cuddly. I've seemed to have got a few cuddly cards from them since Witchy Nana went away. So yeah, maybe cuddly's good. Maybe cuddly's good for me. I'm feeling great, but yeah, cuddly's good. Nice card. I don't know what deck it's from. It says Namaste at the bottom. Is it from like a Namaste style deck? Maybe like a Shakari type deck, possibly. I don't know. I don't know the deck. We'll find out. Right. Let us see what my final box's theme is. Oh, it could not be more appropriate. So it's called, the title of this box is called The Cutting of Cords. And it's my final box. So I'm like, the cord between me and the Witch's Moon is being cut. Cord cutting's handy though, like really handy. Okay, this is really good. So I'm going to read what it says. Through the journey of challenging times, overwhelming emotions, and traumatic experiences, we begin to create energetic and spiritual attachments that tend to linger as we work through every aspect of our practice and daily life. These attachments can be so deeply embedded for extended periods of time that they may seem irrelevant or simply part of our life experience. As we step into the return of the light half of the year, welcoming the sun, we work to shed these attachments and come to a sense of realization and new opportunity. Only in this space are we able to truly create vibrant and authentic experiences through our rituals and practices. We have been working so diligently on this very sacred collection so that you may walk confidently towards this beautiful time of transformation and growth. Could that be any more appropriate to what the world has been through? Like, it feels so right and so on point that it's just what I think I need. It's good. It's super on point. I'm trying to make space on my desk. So let's open. Oh my good God. Okay, I'm going to show you what I can see. Look at that. So we've got brown noodlies all over the place, as normal. We've got a box of something, which I'm going to leave the box to last. So I'm going to try and remember to do this in order. So, oh God, what's going on? My phone's beeping. Right, we've got a tea and we've got herbs. So let's get these out. And we'll start with our herbs. So, ooh, I can even smell it through the bag. So we've got some spearmint. And the smell is so strong. Just taking it out, I can smell spearmint. And we have also got some angelica root. Nice. And we have some tea, but I can't read it. Yeah, I've got no idea what that says. But it's a herbal tea. Facultas, ritual herbal tea. I'm going to have to read the information because I can't actually understand what that says. But herbal tea and a little baggie for us to steep it in, which is always good. So that is our herbs. Al's here. Good morning, Al. I hope you slept well and that you're having a lovely morning. Have you had your breakfast yet? So that's our herbs and our tea. And we'll get the salt. And we've got some Imbolc Sacred Salt. So obviously it's a bit late, but I can always keep this for future use. Let's have a sniff of my salt. Oh, it's really nice, but I don't know what it is. I think it's got little flowers in, like, I'll show you. Little tiny yellow flowers. I don't want to say jasmine because I don't think it is jasmine, but it's nice. It's very nice. Right. Oil next. Oil, where is it? Let's pull the oil out. So, let's have a look. So we have Release Magical Oil. You can't really see, but it's got loads of bits and bobs in. Right, let's have a sniff. It's very subtle actually, but I don't know what it is. But it's nice. It's subtle and nice. So yeah. Oh, my friend Matt's here. Hello. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you, did I? No, but at least you subscribe so you get notifications when I go live. It's not. Yeah, I know, Simon. I was sniffing it like a bottle of poppers, which is, says a lot more about me than it does about you. But that's okay. It's absolutely fine. We don't do any sort of kink shaming here. Don't do any sort of kink shaming here at all. Right. So, what else do I'm going to have to move the big box out of the way so I can see stuff. Right, I'm just going to move the big box. I'm not going to look in the big box because it takes up quite a lot of room. So, crystal. That's what I was looking for. So, it's in a nice, I think this is rose quartz, looking at this. It looks like rose quartz. It's very pale. It looks white on the camera. On the camera, it looks white, but it's actually got a very pale pink hue to it, which makes me think it might be rough rose quartz. Don't worry, Blue Crescent, we were only talking about poppers. So you didn't miss much kink. Yeah, I think it is. It's a very pale pink, like very, very pale. Unless, no, it is pink. It's not the colour of my hand shining through it. It's actually pink, but you can't really tell on sort of there a tiny bit. I think it's that. I think it's. We'll check on the information. I'm whizzing through this today. It's because I've got loads of other stuff I want to talk about as well. Right. Incense is called Harmony. Let's have a sniff. It's very floral. Really floral. A bit too floral for me. It might smell differently when it burns, but it's very, very floral. A bit old lady floral. Is that the right? I don't know how to describe. You know, like it's something my nana would have. It's sort of smell of like what my nan would burn if she was burning any incense, or when she burnt incense. It's that type of flowery smell. Well, I prefer more like earthy, ruggedy tones. Patchouli's my favourite. Love patchouli. Let's have a look at the candle. See what we've got candle-wise. I've got the wrong scissors, but that's fine because I was in a rush because I got sucked into the press conference. And it's a lovely white plain candle that doesn't smell of anything, which is good. So it's a perfect, you could use it for anything. Being white, you could dress it how you want, add anything you want. You can tell by your face you're not impressed or by the incense. I'll burn it. It might, I'll have to read about it and see if it's got anything, any sort of connotations to it, any meanings to it. And if it has, I'll use it for that purpose. Right, so the box is empty now. So let's move this out of the way. It feels like there's not much in this box. Looking at what's in front of me, it's not much, but that's okay. Because we did have before this, we did have the Samhain box and the Yule box, and they're generally jam-packed. But this is a big ticket item. I mean, it's massive. Look how big it is. It's huge. And it's like covered in satin. So I'm going to open it. I've got no idea what this is. Before I open it, I need to have a vape. I haven't even got a drink. So I'm not drinking. No, Matt. No. We're not going down that road. I'll have one of my mods. So I'll get Al to like put you on a timeout. Right. Ooh. I know. Oh, wow. Okay. It's wrapped in bubble wrap, but I can see it. Oh, wow. We can't time out another mod. Oh, well, then you've got to behave, Matthew. Right. I'm going to pull this out of the bubble wrap because I want you. Let me get it out of the packet because I want you to see this. This is. Oh my God. Okay. Are you all ready for this? This is amazing. This is, and I haven't got one of these, so this is really handy. But this is amazing. Are you ready? Look at that. I think it's selenite. It feels and looks like selenite. And it is a crystal knife. So it could be used as an athame. Oh, it's so tactile. Like so tactile. It is. I'm so scared of dropping this. If I drop this on my desk and it shatters, I'll be mortified. But it comes in a beautiful box to keep it all. Like if I put it into its box, it's all snug in the box. Okay, that's a good final gift for this, my final Witch's Moon box. Right, artwork. So let's put that out of the way so I don't drop it. And let's look at the artwork. So we have a sigil. I'm trying to work out. I think it's going to be... I can't tell which way is up on this sigil, but we've got a beautiful sigil, which I'll look at and find out what it's for. We have some small artwork, and it's about a monk. So that's really good. Loads of information there. Loads of information. I like these little ones that we get given. And we've got a large artwork, which is I think I'm missing something. Maybe I'm not. Large artwork about cutting the cord. And it's got information here about the chakras. Loads of information on here. That's a lot. Normally we get like spell work, but it doesn't seem to have one. So maybe because the candle's just plain white candle, no spell work, you're able to use it how you want to use it. But let's find out. Let's see what we've got. So, first item is the hand-carved selenite athame or ritual knife. And there's like that much information about it. Just telling you how to use it, a bit about the history of them. There's, what's the word? When you say something while you're doing something. I can't think of the word. What's it called when you say something while you're doing something? Like, oh, my brain stopped working. An incantation, like an incantation or like intention setting with it, and there's something about that. We have the Cutting Cords Book of Shadows artwork. Yep. The Cutting of Cords sigil. The hand-rolled Newfound Intentions spell candle. The Release Magic Oil, Magical Anointing Oil. Spearmint Herb Angelica Root. Vacutus Ritual Tea with Muslin Bag, and it's caffeine-free. Rough Natural Rose Quartz. Harmony Ritual Incense Sticks. Imbolc Celebratory Sacred Salt. Imbolc Correspondences Book of Shadows artwork. Personalized oracle reading, and it's from the Namaste Blessings and Divination cards deck by Tony Carmine Solero. And parchment paper. So we haven't actually got a spell. So what does it say about the use of the candle? As a white candle, you're able to program your own intentions as you wish. So so as it's a totally blank plain candle, you can use it for anything, which is why they've not dressed it or anointed it or anything like that. So you can put your own intentions into it. So that's really good. So that's really cool. It's got loads of information about this ritual knife, which I'm going to have to read. Do you want me to read it out about the knife or not? Or do you not want to listen to me read? It's up to you guys. I can read you about what the knife says. Oh, Ishi's here. Hello, Ishi. There's tons of information about the knife, which is really cool. So what it says, yes, okay. So it says, you will find within stories and testimonials of old that cord cutting is very much a part of the common practice found throughout every style and sect of witchcraft and ritual. Commonly associated with breaking the bond between a physical person whom you share harmful attachments with, these rituals carry within them the true essence of personal power and favourable installation. In this collection, we not only focus on this very specific attachment, but of the attachment that tends to strangle and suffocate our ability to create, conduct, and proceed. These cords can be found connected with almost every aspect of experience or thought process you have had throughout your journey. with some even dating back before you can even remember, lingering beyond your memory on the earthly plane. The practice of cutting cords not only releases you from these draining and debilitating energies, but brings awareness to cords that you may have otherwise not recognized as harmful or even apparent. Bit of shadow work going on there. It's very important for you to foster your rituals in a way that is bespoke to your personal preference and style. As we all know, I don't cast circles because I don't feel the need to. And for other people, that's a very important part of their ritual. For me, it's not. Although there are many wonderful references and instructions that can be found from many wise and wonderful teachers, it is up to you to truly find meaning and truth in the rituals that you perform. Take your time with these processes. Take notes and write down your thoughts and experiences, for these are the most real and are truly authentic steps that will lead you towards obtaining wisdom and enlightenment. Before you begin, clear your space, burn sage, light incense, or use your preferred method of cleansing the area that surrounds you. Then light the white Newfound Intentions spell candle that has been included within this collection. It goes on to say what you should do. What's it else to say? As you sit upright and allow the flame to dance before you, start to relax and be comfortable. Focus on your breathing. Once you are still, allow the visualizations of cords to naturally appear. Work to understand where they may be attached to you on your physical and emotional body. Take time. You require yourself to be transparent for your judgment. And it goes on and on and on. Once you feel as if you have recognized these harmful cords, stand placing your selenite athame in your dominant hand. And then as you extend this, so it's basically a whole ritual of how to cut cords from you. This is good. This is really good. Like, this is good. Wow. I'm a little bit amazed at how good this box is, and the timing of this box is like spot on with it. Let's see what smells we've got, because I didn't recognize them either. What spells do we have? So the oil has got lavender, juniper, neroli, rosemary, and sandalwood. And the salt, which I didn't know what I had in that either, was jasmine. Oh, I said it didn't. I said I didn't want to say jasmine, but obviously it was jasmine and violet with elderflower, and the incense doesn't say what is in the incense. Yeah, doesn't tell me what's in the incense. Right, so that was an amazing box. That was actually a really amazing box. Like the athame, I don't have one. I'm trying to think when the last time I used one. I think the last time I used an athame was when I did cast circles and did like circle energy work. And we're going back a number of years, like in my early 20s, I think was the last time I used an athame. But then as I became more proficient, I stopped creating circles. And I remember you casting circles when I read it in a book somewhere. I can't remember which book it was. But yeah, I remember using that, or incorporating that into practice, and then I sort of like got rid of it because I think it's because my visualization developed to the point where I didn't feel I needed the ritual of casting a circle, if that makes sense. Like, so story time now. Spoke to Simon about this a few times, about we believe and have this understanding that maybe I'm possibly clairsentient, so I have feelings and thoughts and things like that, especially when I am it's sort of like paranormal story time. So it's like when I've been to places where there are supposed hauntings and things like that, I will get feelings and I will feel stuff and I get names and stuff comes into my brain that comes out my mouth and I don't know where it's come from. Um, Now that doesn't happen all the time. And when was it? Back at Samhain, I did a ritual, an ancestor ritual with my housemate and his partner. We did some seance. We did an ancestor ritual. We did a seance, and we used a pendulum to communicate. And I now I'm start over the past few years. I have. It's almost like, how do I describe it? So one of the reasons I don't use a circle is I feel like I'm always protected. And when I'm doing things like seances or trying to pick up on that side, it feels like almost like I have to like lower something in my mind, if that makes sense. Like lower the barrier. So that's one of the reasons why I don't seem to use or why I don't use cast circles. It seems like it's always there and it's a conscious effort to bring it down. Now that's either because of like ancestors or guardian angels or guardian spirits, however you want to term them. For me, it feels like there's always these. I have got this little army behind me, I suppose, of like people going, "Yep, you're fine, you're cool. We know what we're doing with you. You're gonna be fine." And it's almost like it's a conscious effort to let me lower these things down. And when I read tarot for other people, it's the same process where I feel like I'm lowering something down. Does that make any sense? Or am I just talking total rubbish? Please mention in the chat if anyone has similar experiences. Because I know for some mediums they go into a trance-like state and or they open door and I'm not saying that I'm a medium, but for other people who have these experiences. So Simon said it makes sense. Wiccan says that she's a lot like that too. So that's good. And I don't know how it is for other people, but whether it's opening the doorway or lowering a wall, for me, it feels like I'm lowering something to allow things in. And when I do spell work, for me, it feels like I don't lower anything, but I build up and send it out. It's only when I am trying to use what I now know to be clairsentience that I feel I have to lower these down. And when I do tarot readings, I lower it down to like take in information. But when I'm doing spell work and I'm pushing out, I don't need to lower because that defense is always there. Yeah, random cool, bit cool random information, I think. Blue Crescent says, I feel like I'm lowering something too when allowing in spirits, but I didn't realize that until you just said that. And that's the thing. These, I don't want to use the term gifts because I don't think they are gifts. I think, in my belief, is that everybody has these abilities, especially as children. I've told you the stories about my nieces, not my nieces, my nephews, who talk to people that aren't there. And I think it's only as we grow older and we're told that it's not okay that you start to put these defenses up and things stop coming in. So yeah, but that's how it feels like to me. Like I have to either lower something or open a door. It's not from in my mind, it's not a door. I feel like if I do it now, if I wanted to do it now and see if there's anything else here, it feels as though like there's almost like a tingle coming from like my head, or it follows my mohawk. From like I think sort of from here, all down the head, down the back of my spine, right down to the base of my spine. That's what it feels like when I'm trying to let things in. And then I notice when things are here because I feel it along my spine. Like almost like they're doing that, like with their fingers, or energies doing that up and down the spine. Oh, Chris is here. Hi, Chris. Yeah, doing that along my spine when I lower it. That's in my mind's eye. That is what is happening. It's like almost like It's almost like there's a hood. Now I'm thinking about it. It's almost like there's a hood that I'm like pulling back and it's like falling down my back. Does that make sense? I hope I'm not sounding crazy here. Um, I'm being quite open about my like personal practice now, which I always meant to be, but life just got in the way. So yeah, it's almost like there's a hood being pulled back, and like there's a cloak flowing down my spine. I'm trying not to do it because I've got loads to do to this evening, and I always get really tired afterwards, like knackered. Like if I do any sort of like ancestor work where I'm letting people in, then I get so tired. It's so draining. Um, but yeah, it's almost like a hood. That's quite cool. I've never really thought about it in that much depth until I've started talking about it now, about how it works for me. This is woohoo land and nothing weird. Thanks, Jackie. I'm glad about that. Hello? Yeah, I'm on YouTube. That's all right. Do you want to say hello? Okay. I'll only be like another 20 minutes. Sorry, it was my housemate asking if I was doing anything. Um, I'll probably go and join them once I've finished here. So yeah, so that's quite cool. Oh, do you know what? I just realised when we all meet up in Glastonbury in August, we can do woo-woo stuff together in so many amazing, cool places. It's gonna be so much fun. Yes, we're definitely doing woo-woo stuff. Oh my god! Oh my god! Do you know what we could do? Do you know what we could do? Like Simon gets up at like the crack of dawn anyway, and I've got to share a room with Simon. So he'll be waking me up at the crack of dawn. But if we all get up at the crack of dawn, we go up to the top and do like a group ritual together. Oh, I can start. Oh my goodness, I could like create like a group ritual for us to do. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Oh, what could we do? Oh, I'd have to start thinking. Oh, that would be so cool. Like first thing in the morning, after the sun's risen, all together, do like a group ritual. Oh, it makes me so happy. Can you imagine what we could do and what we could achieve? That'd be so cool. And then after that, we can have a lovely breakfast together. Oh, right. My brain is going crazy with like ideas of what to do. Oh, right. Okay. Focus down. I'm getting excited. I'm getting so excited. Oh, yeah, that'd be so cool. So cool. Um, 5 a.m. ritual, then straight to the pub for a pub breakfast, like a proper fry up. Because after a ritual, you need to get your energy back. You need to eat. You need to ground yourself with decent food. So fry up after a ritual, and we can share energy. And oh my god, it's gonna be so much fun. Okay, Jen, you go and get ready for Gerald's live. Is Gerald live tonight? Is Gerald? Hang on, Gerald's the guy with the cool mustache, isn't he? That I met the other week on Simon's live. Is that right? I think it's right. You know it. Oh, what? Oh, no. I'll say you know it, Dan, or not you know it, Dan. Oh, talking about the toffee apple cider. Right. Al, I'm going to have words with you about this toffee apple cider. It sounds a bit wrong. If you're going to be in like the West Country of England, which is where Glastonbury is, you need to have like proper cider, not this hipster stuff. Can't have hipster cider. It's lovely. Is it really lovely? Is it really? Is it not too sweet? I like my cider to have a bit, unless I'm drinking like a fruit cider. Like I like Swedish ciders, which are quite fruity, like dark berry cider and things like that. But if I'm in the West Country, I like proper cloudy cider, like cider that puts hairs on your chest type cider. Um, Oh, oh my God, I'm so excited. I can't believe talking about this after this announcement. Like, I'm just thinking about what we could do as a ritual, and we could have some candles, and we can like be in a circle together, and oh, so many ideas of what to do. Oh, this is going to make me a little bit emotional thinking about what we can get up to in Glastonbury when we can all be together. Oh, that'd be amazing. Right, so that's 40 minutes. I'm gonna give you a quick update about um, work. Yeah, yes, Simon. I'll give you a quick update at work. Training is going really well. What did I do today? This week is my climbing week. So I'm learning to climb poles, so telegraph poles where all the cables are overhead. Today was all the theory side of it. I'm learning how to do certain knots, climbing knots. Got fitted for my harness, so all that's fitted, ready for my first climb tomorrow, which I'm a little bit nervous about. Like, I'm okay-ish with heights, but it's climbing a pole, and there's three sizes of poles: 9 meters, 13 meters, and 15 meters that we have to climb. So I'm a little bit nervy about tomorrow. Luckily, the weather is going to be 12 degrees and sunny spells in Yorkshire where I'm training. So it's like an hour's drive from where I live. Um, so I'm excited about the climb. I'm probably going to video it, my first climb, and hopefully I will not freak out when I'm up the pole. I'm sure it'll be fine because the system that's in play, like the training we've had and how you're always attached and stuff, it's really safe with all your harness and your attachments and ropes and stuff. So it seems absolutely totally safe. Like there's no way for you to fall off, and there's no way for you to fall off. It's a really good system. So Simon says we had two open reach guys in work today. One was really nice, the other was an arsehole. Well, you get those people in every organisation, don't you? I'll be a really nice one, me, when I am doing it, I'm sure. But I won't have to go to people's houses. I'm working on the main network. I'm not actually providing to my job will be working on the main network. I'm not providing to premises, so I won't be like installing. I'm working on the cable that will run from the exchange to they're called cabs, the green boxes on the road, and then from the green box it goes to people's houses. Now, it can be a green box or it can be like a node on a telegraph pole. And I will be working on all the nodes, and the nodes are scattered all over the place. That's where everything joins together. That's what I'll be doing, joining everything together for the new fiber network. So yeah, that's what's going so far. After this week, I've got 3 more weeks in training. And then I go out, which is really exciting. So yeah, so that's work. What else is going on? Not much. I had my first, I don't know if I told you guys, but I had my first jab the other day, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I had my first vaccine. So that's good. So my next one's at the end of April. So I'm super happy about that. What else has gone? Has happened? Not much. That's about it. That's about it, really. So my lives normally last an hour, and we've got about 15 minutes left. I know I was late by 20 minutes, and I'm so sorry. So sorry. But do you guys have any questions for me? Because I managed to find a bit of time this evening to do this, because I managed to get all my homework done. When I got home from work, I did my homework from my training, which was practicing some knots and doing some pre-read for tomorrow. Most evenings I've got quite a bit of stuff to do, so I've not really had the opportunity to be on, because I want to focus on my training, understandably, because it's a job that I've wanted for such a long time, and I'm so happy to be doing it. I'm so excited about it. I get up at 5:30 in the morning, wanting to get up and wanting to go to work, and I've just got this drive. So I get to work half an hour early every day, just so I'm there, ready to go, and I have a coffee and I relax. So I feel really good in the mornings. Generally get home by about 4, half 4, but then I'd like do my homework. So I'm not gonna be on for a couple of. I don't think I'll be on unless I can like sneak in with other people. I haven't got any content planned for a couple of months because I've got a book of content ready to make. I keep making excuses. It's been a year of excuses on this channel. Like I should call it the year of excuses because I had so many plans and then just everything changed. But I've got a book of ideas like baby witching still going. I still want to carry on baby witching because I've got like 4 things ready to go for baby witching to film. I've got unboxings I need to film and reviews I need to film, but I feel like I just keep making excuses why I don't post content, which is really bad. So I'm very sorry about that. It's a year of planning. That's what we'll call it. The past 12 months have been me planning my channel, just occasionally doing these occasional live because I don't really do any preparation for any of my lives. Like it's much easier just to sit here and talk than it is to like when I'm doing other videos where I want to make it look good, like with cutting between it and like top downs and all that type of stuff. I did start to film one review / unboxing, and it wasn't working, so I had to stop, and then I never got back to re-editing. But now I'm gonna have to like start it from scratch because the bits I've got just won't work. So I have got bits, but yeah. But yeah, do you guys have any questions? I'm probably going to be absent for about 2 months. One thing I do want to talk about, or one thing I do want to get, and it's one of my channel ideas, it's more paranormal witchy stuff. Because I don't know if any of you remember the Facebook group I started about that paranormal investigation we were going to do. It was about a year ago I talked about it, and then obviously lockdown happened, and we've had the 12 months from hell. But once things opened up and we can go and do this paranormal investigation with tarot and spiritual people and witch people, that's something I still want to do because I'm so passionate about it. And I think I'd like to do some more stuff like that as well on my channel because the other day, the month, we had seance. I've now got a Ouija board and things like that. So yeah, there's loads of things. I've got loads of ideas. But questions? Any questions from anyone for the next 10 minutes? Izzy says, congratulations on the jobs. Thank you very much. Witchy paranormal tarot, just do you. That's very cool, says Blue Crescent. How old were you when you had your first paranormal experience? So, my first paranormal experience. So, I don't remember much paranormal experiences as a child. I'm sure they happened, but I'm sure I just thought they were normal. But in high school, one thing I particularly remember is it was about 2 or 3 years after my granddad had passed away, so Witchy Nana's husband. After he passed when I was 10, 11, so it must have been about 13, 14. I was around the age, I'd started puberty. I was at that age where puberty was hitting me, and it was hitting me bad. And I was angsty and moody and emotional all the time. And I hated my parents and I hated my family. And I was so angry with the world when I was going through puberty. So it must have been about 13 or 14. And I remember one particular evening I was really upset. And I had no idea why I was upset. I went to bed and I was crying my eyes out, but quietly because me and my brother shared a room. And it must have been at 1 or 2 in the morning. And I remember I had slept in the top bunk of the bunk beds, and I rolled over. So I looking at the wall, I rolled over, and I was looking across the bedroom, and the door was there in front of me. And then our sort of chest of drawers was there, and our TV, a little square TV, was on top of the chest of drawers, and it was really dark because our bedroom was at the back of the house, so it was very dark. But all I remember seeing was this white glow. I wouldn't say it was a light. There was no source of light in it. It was just a white glow above the TV, almost like a cloud or a spherical cloud, but it was really insubstantial, but it was there. Almost like a light was behind me, shining sort of but it wasn't on the wall, it was in midair. I remember looking at it and going, fuck. Well, not, I didn't say that, but I was like, oh my God, what's going on? But the more I looked at it, the more at peace I felt. I felt myself calm down so much. And I don't know why, but it made me feel like I was with my granddad. If that makes sense, it was that sort of feeling, and it was a feeling. Nothing said it. There was no communication. There was no. I didn't talk to it. I just remember looking at it and just feeling this overriding sense of peace and calm and safety and security, and that's one that really sticks in my mind. That makes me think, and it was at the age when I was really starting to understand my own spirituality, and I don't know whether it was um, anything to do with. I know with like teenagers when they're going through puberty do generate like a lot of PK energy, and that can manifest in different ways. And I can't explain it, but it just felt like my granddad. That's the only way to describe it, and it sticks in my mind. And that was when I became aware of my own became consciously aware of my own spirituality was at that point. And then after that point, I started to go doing more on my own. So like reading books, buying books, or well, getting my grandma to buy me books. I was 14, I had no money. But getting my grandma to buy me books and asking more questions and reading everything I could and absorbing all this information and asking more and more questions about things. Um, and when I explained it to my grandma, she was like, yeah, it's probably your granddad. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I talk to him all the time. You should just have a chat with him. She was so matter of fact about it. And that's where I think my spiritual awakening as a conscious adult happened, if that makes sense. But I probably had more paranormal experiences as a kid, but I have to ask my mum, but she won't talk about them because she's terrified. But the person I could ask, which Nana, is gone. So I don't know now. I don't know what things I did as a kid. So there was another question. Simon says, what sort of paranormal stuff? I mean, things like trying to speak to spirits and things like that. And like what I wanted us to do was go to a supposedly paranormal / haunted location, a group of us, film what we could film, and do what we could do together. And that could be through seance, through Ouija / talking boards, through pendulums, even trying to communicate through the tarot. You know, you asking the spirits to use the cards to talk to us in a way. And I don't know how we do that, but you know, see how we can have this sort of communication with people and with spirits. Film it, you know, see if we get any light anomalies, things like that, and some sort of stuff like that. So that would be the sort of paranormal stuff that I would want to do. Matt wants to know, does your family have spiritual books? As in what, like Book of Shadows or things like that? Or grimoires? Well, what are you on about? Like my nan never wrote very little down. I've got a bag of stuff from hers that I've not had a chance to go through yet. And there's scraps of paper with scribbles and writings on it, but never really like an organized, formal Book of Shadows. She was very hedge witch, very traditional, very folk magic. So it was all the knowledge that she passed down was very folk magic. When am I visiting Derby? When I'm allowed to. When Boris says it's okay. En route to me in Nottingham, yeah. What? You just know I'll vlog it, Dan? Oh, sorry, my internet dropped. Love your plans for the channel and for Glastonbury. Will of course be excited to see what you all get up to there. Yeah, I've got so many ideas now about what we could do because we feel like we'll be able to do something. And the amount of people that are going to be there, they've got so many different experiences. We'll definitely have to vlog. Yeah, it'd be a great vlog, an amazing vlog. That'd be so cool. Right, coming up to an hour, and I don't want to step on anyone else's toes because I overran on late. And my phone, my watch has just done the sleeping music, which means it's time for me to start winding down because I go to bed about 9:30, 10 o'clock, so I can get up at 5:30. So if there's no more burning questions, I'm gonna leave it there, tidy up my mess, and go and see what my housemate wanted. Anything else from anyone before I shoot off? Simon wondered what that was. It was my watch telling me it's time to go to sleep. Like it's time for wind down time now. So it stops my phone sending notifications for the next 45 minutes. Um, I will try and come back on as soon as I can, but I'm going to concentrate on work, which sounds really grown up and boring, but I really like it. But I will try and get on when I can and catch up. And I will try if I have more time over the weekends where I'm not sort of planning for the following week, then I will definitely try and film some pre-recorded content to upload so you have something. Yeah, Apple Watch. Yeah, it is the Apple Watch. Yeah, if you set sleep time, it's a sleep on the health app on your phone, you can get your watch to like remind you and things like that. It's really good. Okay, so on that note, thank you very much, guys, for being here with me. Sorry for being late, but it was the government's fault because I was watching the broadcast. But I will hopefully see you all very, very soon. So yeah, have a lovely time. I'll catch up with you when I can. Take it easy. Bye bye.